This is a $20,000 bluefin tuna, and we're about to carve it down to one of the most expensive bites of fish on Earth. But first, we're gonna actually catch it ourselves. There's only a few places in the world you can do this, so we went to one of the largest tuna ranches on Earth, Bluefin Tuna, located in Mexico. This place raises thousands of bluefin in the open ocean, and we're about to get our own. First, we need these pros to pick a fish. First, these pros and me are gonna pick our fish. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. This is a perfect situation. So how do I get through this hole? You know, I've never asked myself that question before. I've always known. Feels good. Is there a different way to get in? All right. I love being surrounded by 300-pound fish. What is that?
Those are like jellyfish.
Are you for real? Oh, f***ing Christ. So there I was, surrounded by hundreds of 6-foot-long bluefin tuna swimming around like torpedoes. Now I just had to pick one. With our fish selected, time to harvest. We all know what happens next. Just know that it's done at the highest level of care. So now we have our fish. Finally, we can break it down. My guides today are America's tuna kings, Blake and Matt Ito of Riviera Seafood Club and Primetime Seafood. Their family has carved more bluefin than anyone in America. And today, for the first time ever, I'm gonna help cut this entire tuna down, all the way down to the most legendary bite on Earth, the O Toro. But before we get to that perfect bite, we've got to get to work.
Let's get into it.
Something went in my mouth when you clapped just now. Step 1, removing the head.
I'm gonna set you up a nice clean line here, and you're just gonna go right through the head.
Okay. So I just cut along the dotted line and... Wow, it came right off. You guys ever use the head meat?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So we got 4 different loins that actually connect almost to about the nose. It's crazy how long these loins go to. Later in the video, we'll show you guys the 4 loins that all come from right here.
Okay, my first cut is complete. Now we really get into it. And a big fish means big knives, right?
I'm actually gonna use this. First cut, we're gonna take off this beautiful collar right here. Nice and sharp knife. Let's go right underneath it. All right, we're cutting through here.
I'm paying super close attention here because after this, I'm gonna have to cut off the second fin and the collar.
Follow that line. 1, 2. Here's our first cut right here.
Crazy easy.
This is the collar cut, so this is the comma, and because of how little and how high quality it is, it's actually the most expensive part of the fish.
All right, my first solo cut, no guidelines. And with this being the most expensive piece, we have to be precise here, no waste. So I've butchered a couple fish in my life, nothing this big, and for some reason I feel like I've never done it before now that I'm doing this, which is super great.
We go more angle now, down. That's it.
Okay, halfway there, and my knife got a little stuck.
There you go. Let me see if I got you. There you go.
Daddy had to help me a little bit.
Hey.
Okay, all right.
I think that's better than mine, honestly.
I don't know, dude. We got it. I'm sweating a little bit. Now we step it up, the big cuts, and with knives that I definitely didn't expect.
This is an 8.79-inch breaker knife, and then this is our skin knife right here. So we're gonna use this to take off our beautiful dorsal fin right here. We're gonna use this knife right here to puncture the back loin and the skin here, all the way up to here.
Yeah, I can see why you don't use a sword for this.
Back to the 9-inch breaker. So you're gonna want a knife that can hug the bone, but not cut through it. Just take your time, guys, take your time. Back to my skin knife, create our first skin cut to take off our back loin. So I'm only using this knife to puncture the skin and to follow the midline.
This is a crucial moment, my first huge cut.
Like a pro. There you go, there you go. You want to hear that sound of the separation. Slide.
Oh my God. Oh, there it is.
This right here is our back loin, and this is our akami and chutoro cuts in it.
The akami is the bright red lean meat. Chutoro is the pink medium fatty meat, and I'm in search for the most luscious, the most fatty, the most buttery bite in the whole tuna, the O Toro.
All right, Josh, how we doing?
I'm feeling good, dude. That was pretty badass. I'm kind of blown away this came from a ranch. I mean, it's beautiful fish. These tuna actually start completely in the wild, but once penned, they live like millionaires, fattening on the best organic sardines for an entire year. Only Bluefin does this, so every single tuna can reach peak flavor and fattiness, making the best otoro. What's crazy is that the bluefin population nearly collapsed 15 years ago, but ranching is a big reason that they're safe to eat again. But now we have to cut the massive belly loin, home of the otoro. It's one of the most challenging, but also satisfying cuts. Listen carefully.
There you go. And this is the otoro right here.
So we successfully cut this massive fish in half, but now we have to finish cutting before we break the otoro down into edible pieces. Until then, there is one secret cut that very few will ever get to taste, at least not like this.
It's time for you to try a little bit off the frame.
This is the fresh tuna from the frame of the fish, scraped off simply with a spoon.
How is it?
Sweet, fresh, clean, that rich umami. I mean, this is about as fresh as it gets, buddy.
It was out of the water yesterday.
And in my mouth today.
We're gonna take the frame off of the second half of the fish, and then we're gonna get the last two back loin and belly loin.
Gonna give it my my best shot here. Here we go.
Okay, keep it going.
Wow, this is so satisfying. You got her?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I don't wanna whack the meat again, yeah.
Just don't whack me.
Woo! Dude, this thing is almost as tall as I am. Actually, it is if it had the tail attached to it.
It really was.
This is a 6-foot fish.
5'11" though, right?
No. 6'1" with shoes. So we're close to being finished, but now we have a big test for me. Separating the top loin from the belly loin.
Get it going.
Oh, I didn't even have to do anything. Ugh, that was pretty satisfying, not bad. Only one more cut. If I can get through this, we can finally start breaking down the belly and get our otoro.
The next cut we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this bone / tendon. You do the exact same thing you did last time.
You guys are trusting me quite a bit here. Okay, so we're good.
What'll happen typically in a sushi bar when they receive this tuna is that this fish will be cut typically to hand lengths.
So hand length, so like right here. This is the moment of truth. We're cutting into the otoro, and I'm feeling kind of hot right now. Oh, look at it, there it is, dude.
All right, you got your second cut now.
I'll be honest, after that first cut, this one felt sensual, if you will. I felt more confident on that one. This is a moment I've always dreamed of. This incredible cross section that shows all three parts of the tuna in one. The lean, which is the deeply red akami, the medium fatty pink chutoro, and the fattiest, butteriest, melt in your mouth otoro, the holy grail. We got a lot of tuna from one fish, and honestly, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Now the real fun begins.
So first I'm gonna start by taking out the bloodline.
You can see that Matt's doing long, smooth strokes. He's not sawing through the bloodline.
Now I'm just gonna cut straight across here.
So the lean akami is cut. Now Matt moves on to the medium fatty chutoro. You can use both cuts for sushi, sashimi, nigiri, tartare, or even ceviche. But we know what we're really here for, the otoro.
So this is the otoro cut. So this is our otoro, but specifically it's like the center cut of the center cut.
It's just like glistening, dude. Now that these are all broken down, we're handing the baton to Blake and Matt's sister Claire, who will expertly break these down into the most perfect, freshest sashimi pieces we'll ever eat. We're gonna eat these from akami, chutoro to otoro, starting with akami. Let's all grab a slice, little soy. Cheers. Tartare, filet mignon, dude.
It's got the acidity. It's got the real aromatics to it.
Akami is my least favorite cut, but this is some of the best akami I think I've ever had. It's not quite creamy. You're leaning into that sort of like meaty umami. On to chutoro. Wow, world of difference. So balanced, because you get the umami, but you also get a little bit of that richness to help cool it off a little.
It's my favorite cut.
I also feel like the soy lends itself better to this, literally emulsifying in your mouth. Okay, it's time. The best piece in the house, the otoro.
Cheers.
This journey has been insane, from literally swimming with bluefin tuna in Mexico to carving a 300-pound fish. It finally culminates to this one moment. Oh! I mean, this is like beyond A5 Wagyu fish. It's more than that. Something about it's so special. It melts in your mouth. It's so tender. It's so fatty. It's so rich. It's the one thing that whether you're a fish person or not, you order it when you go to a sushi restaurant. You wonder why it's so goddamn good. And now, hopefully, you understand a little bit more about that. It's just so special when you eat it. It's the only way you can quench that thirst is with a piece of otoro. Huge thank you to Bluefina and Riviera Seafood Club. These guys are beasts. If you want to learn more about them, go to the description. Please click and check them out. Go get yourself some otoro or whichever one you want. You know, maybe you need to get a little flight. These guys will ship it straight to your house. You can experience this yourself. Maybe not the swimming with the fish, unfortunately. You can come and watch that while you're eating it. How about that? So come back and watch this twice. Love you so much. Subscribe. Bye.